I just want to say in my last video, in pursuit of condensing my content and turning it into snack, I don't want anyone reading too much. So I took out some grammar words just to make it, quicker and to the point. And in doing that, I kind of make it, harder or kind of get the point of the video, which is my bad, my mistake. So I guess I will have to kind of use my voice from time to time just to get to the point better or explain my point better. But hey, this is one of those videos. I just want to say we're close to 500, and I'm gonna do a week-long marathon video. So like every day a video. I'm gonna be uploading it. I'm also gonna be doing a little scavenger hunt. If look in the description, you'll have a hint. I will not confirm or deny that you have to watch every single video, but each video will give you a hint of solving the riddle. And the first one to solve it, hey, we'll get a one volume of their choice of Chainsaw Man, of course. But if you have volume 1, then I'll get you volume 2. If you have 2 or 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So in the description, also a pinned tweet on my Twitter will be unsolved. Just in case someone solves it, the first one to DM me will win, of course. And in the pinned tweet, it will be unsolved. And when someone solves it, I'll put solved, just to let everyone know. All right, you get the point. Any questions, just leave it down in the comments. And on to this week's video, or today's video. It's parallels between Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man. Before I point out the parallels between Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man, I just want to say that I'm way more familiar with Chainsaw Man than Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen, I read a couple of the first volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I skipped all the way to Shibuya arc because I heard it was really good, and it really was really good. And I'm caught up all the way to the latest chapter. I'm an avid supporter of skippers. You can skip arcs, parts, whatever you want, whatever makes you, it's your choice. I skipped part 6 of JoJo, I skipped part 7 of JoJo, all the way to part 8 because I just wanted to know what it's like. And I may make a few mistakes, in Jujutsu Kaisen just because I'm not that familiar. So let me know if I mess up in any way. Parallels are bound to pop up, especially when you're making the same kind of genre and manga. In this case, a dark battle shonen manga. And maybe both mangakas were inspired by the same kind of things, but the parallels are very interesting where they take it in different directions, which I absolutely love. Let's start off with the main character Yuji and Denji. Actually, before I say that, I just want to, say a big major spoilers for all of Chainsaw Man Part 1 and most of Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright, Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be a little, definitely major spoilers, but I don't think I'm going to be as accurate as I think I am. Because some of the things I barely understand, and I might have some misconceptions that I hope hope it's not too severe. But Yuji and Denji, first of all, their names are very, very similar in English, at least. I don't know how it is in, kanji form, but for Yuji and Denji, their names are very similar, and it doesn't end there. They both have a demon inside them. In Denji's case, it's a pet devil, Pochita, and it's very, very powerful. But in Yuji's case, it's the main antagonist, Sukana, and he's cursed. The demons inside the main characters, they form a contract with them, which when broken / fulfilled, the demon comes out and wreaks crazy havoc, killing innocents and villains alike. They just start destroying everything, which is pretty awesome in both cases. Also, fun fact about the demons inside them, when they're in their quote-unquote final form or real form, they both have 4 arms. Another fun fact about Yuji and Denji is that in the same part of their journey, Yuji loses his left arm in a battle, and Denji loses his right arm. So, that kind of parallels is coincidence, yes, but it's very interesting. A last fun fact about Yuji and Denji is that they're both threatened with execution. In Yuji's case, it's kind of like, you will get executed after we collect all of these fingers. But in Denji's case, it's, if you're useless, you will be executed. You will be put down. And that is kind of like the weakest out of all of my collections, but it's still interesting enough to point out. All right, let's move on to the other characters. Now, Denji and Yuji both have a superior, which is the strongest character in both of their series. In Yuji's case, it's Gojo, and Denji's case, it's Makima. Out of all the parallels, this one's my favorite. the quote-unquote strongest character is bound to happen in every single battle shown in manga. You know, you kind of have to have the strongest character, but Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man's take on them is very, very interesting. Gojo Sensei is like he's a really fun, cool guy, and he's really strong, and his charisma is so cool. But in Makuma's case, it's kind of mysterious and like alluring. It's like, yo, whoa, what's her deal? But both of their case, they both want to be killed by the good guys and the bad guys. A personal parallel is my reaction to the demise of the main girls in both series. When I read it, I was like, whoa. I was kind of like in shock and like, no, I don't believe it. But still knowing that it kind of felt real, yeah, that was so sad. That was really sad. Hey, you know what? Hats off to both mangakas for, pulling off really, really well. Killing the main girl, oof, that was sad. It's hard to find powers that are very, very similar. But the closest one I could find was bloodbending. Power is bloodbending, and one of the brothers guys is bloodbending or blood manipulation. It's very similar, but one of them has a little bit more nuance in Jujutsu Kaisen case. But in Chainsaw Man's case, it's just like bloodbending and turning blood into solid objects. And you can do a little bit more stuff with it, but this is kind of like, hey, they're kind of same. The other powers that are very similar, but this is like, oh, look at that, they're same, but meh. There's only so much powers in the show. But the last parallel I want to point out is the plot, or sort of a quest kind of thing. Both of them have a very, very similar quest. Collect pieces of this demon so we can, get rid of him. In Yuji's case, they're collecting all 20 fingers. In Chainsaw Man's case, they're collecting Gun Devil pieces. But both of them deal with it very differently, and both of them are very interesting. Honestly, that's all the parallels. Thank you guys. Hey, peace. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say. Hey, all right, peace.